Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're gonna talk about Prime Wars, some tips and tricks how to prepare and what to aim for when participating at the event and what you get from completing the event. Some tips and tricks and some mistakes that you should not do while attending this event. The Prime Wars are marked on the map by this icon over here. In the beginning there are 3 easy bosses that you need to kill and more events are unlocked at specific phases of the season. Currently on my server we have access to easy and hard difficulty. We'll split the information on things you need to do before the event, what to prepare, and things you need to do during the event. In the event area anyone can build, but there is a limit on how many structures there can be built. And if you go to that area and you start building, you'll see the information at the top of the screen. You can start building before you actually trigger the event, or after you trigger the event you have a couple of minutes to actually build and prepare for the boss spawning. In order to get the rewards for the event, you need to reach a specific rating. You get rating points by completing some milestones. You have 4 categories. You have to do damage to the shield of the boss. You have monster elimination, which includes dealing damage to the boss's body or participating in defeating normal or elite enemies. Then you have the defense structures. You need to build defense structures to block damage or build defense weapons to deal damage to the enemies. Then you have team support to block damage to other players or actually heal other players. You also get a clearance time bonus if you achieve a victory within 5 minutes, 10 minutes or 20 minutes. You can use any method to get rating for the winner's rewards. Okay, so how can you start a Prime War? If you look at the map, go to the middle of the region where the icon is located, and there you'll find a Staroid Restrainer. You can interact with it, and here you'll see a lot of details. As a summary, the events last 30 minutes, a maximum of 40 players can participate. You need to achieve rating milestones in order to get the chests. The first time you clear the event, you also get some Starchrome. And in order to start the event, you'll need Staroid, a currency that can be obtained through stronghold exploration and completing weekly tasks. Because this is a currency that it's not easily to farm, the game is kind enough to give you back the currency that you use if you failed the event. You'll get an email with the amount paid and then you can claim it from the email. The chests that you get from the reward, you should not just open them, and we will get back to this later in the video. But basically you can use a controller to unlock more rewards and better chances to unique items. A thing that people easily miss is the information that the games provide you. So if we go to the instructions, you'll see a critical information that most people ignore. And that is that the boss has a silver plague protection, making them immune to most conventional damage. So just using bullets won't work when its shield is up. So you'll need to use Gatling cannons and plasma rounds to reduce their silver plague protection. And we will do just that. Okay, so once you start the event, you have 3 minutes until the boss spawns. Usually people gather where the boss spawns, and there is actually an indicator on the ground where that is. You just need to pay attention. If you didn't see it in the first part of the video, well, let's have another look. While I was building the foundation, you can see on the ground that there is like a melted silver or mercury on the ground over there. There is the spawning location of the boss. So let's go to where I placed the foundation and actually build a Gatling gun. I have unlocked level 2 and I also have some perks that will increase the damage and the ammunition, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Once the boss spawns, just use the Gatling gun and shoot down the armor of the boss. As you can see here, I do 50,000 damage per shot. The bullets are expensive, but they are critical in defeating the boss by taking down its armor. Once you completely removed the armor for the boss, you can use some portable turrets to do some extra damage, but you should focus on the weak spot of the boss and try to do as much damage as possible. The boss will be aggressive and will attack any structures near him, so if you place walls and fences near the boss, those will take damage and you'll get points towards your ranking. For this run I was doing some tests. As you can see here, I built the turret really close to the boss, and there was no other structures between my turret and the boss, so the boss just shot the turret and the foundation that I have built. So as a tip, make sure that you build fences near the boss and you build the turrets just a bit further away. Once the shield is down, you have limited time to do damage to its body before the shield regenerates. So because its shield is back up, now I need to build another Gatling gun. If someone else is already using a Gatling gun, you can still build fences around the boss and those will take damage and you'll get some points. For this run, because only like 5 random people joined the event, I had to build another Gatling gun and start shooting at the boss. This time I built it farther away from the boss. Make sure that you use this weapon to hit only the boss and not the elites or other monsters, because like I said, the bullets are expensive. If you stop using the gun, just to be sure that it's not destroyed again, you can deconstruct it and you can build it later if the armor is back up and you didn't do enough damage to the body. Each boss has a different mechanics, so for this one at around 25% it will shoot a rocket into the air and we have to shoot the rocket before it comes down and then finish the boss. At the end we were like 7 people shooting, and as you can see here, this is the breakdown of the damage that I did. I did almost 1 million damage to the shield, 300,000 damage to the boss. Block damage is the damage actually taken by the structures that I've built, fences and so on, and no rescue, because there was no one to rescue. Once you complete the event, you'll have the rewards in your consumable tab and you can open them. Most of the boxes that you open and the items that you use from your inventory only have one item just to use. But for these ones, you actually have 2 options: open directly or use controller to open. So another mistake you should not do is just rush and open directly, especially for the level 3 one. Use one controller to open, you get full rewards from this. You'll also get Frontier Pass, an item that you will need in order to start Prime Wars on hard difficulty. There is some inconsistency of the information that the games provide you. So if you go to the restrainer and mouse over the rewards, you'll see that there is a different description for the chests. Because if you go to the map and mouse over the chests, you'll see that you can use a controller to unlock more rewards, but there is also a chance of obtaining the atomic snail and the by the wind. So this is why I said that you should not rush and open directly, because you might miss out on this chance. If you go to your memetics and the building tab, if you scroll down at tier 4, you'll have close defense turret 1, and this will unlock the Gatling gun and the ammunition for it. And at tier 5 you can unlock the upgraded version. 2 more things that will help a lot are in the memetic specialization. So if you have it unlocked, great. If not, you can reset. As a reminder, you can reset 5 times. So for each phase of the season you get 1 reset currency that you can use. And if you want, you can reset and get the 2 specializations that I have. One of them is the biomass missile ample munition. This will make plasma missile weight 80% less, which is huge. That means that you can actually carry enough ammunition and you get 2 crafting per yield. You basically pay for 1 and get 3. I would say this is the must. Another good specialization for this is the Gatling Cannon Power Blast. This will make your Gatling cannons deal 30% more damage, which is quite a lot. In order to craft biomass missile, you need to have a synthesis bench, and I was saying that the ammunition is expensive because it needs premium fuel and stardust material, so this is why having the memetic specialization that will give you 3 times more ammunition is really a must. Another quick tip for you: if you want to be able to carry as much ammunition as possible, make sure that you craft or get someone to craft for you the backpack that increases your inventory, or there is also a consumable that will increase your inventory size. So if you don't have enough room to take the ammunition that you need, make sure that you get those to be able to carry as much ammunition as possible. As a final tip, before you start the event, you have to travel to the nearest waypoint and drive your bike to the location of the Primal War. But if you want to join a Primal event that is already started, you can just click on it and travel like any other ongoing event on the map. You could also use on the boss high explosive or grenades or rockets, but those don't do as much damage. So the Gatling gun is the best option to take down its shield, do a lot of damage, and also get the points in order to get the rewards. But if you don't have it, don't worry, you can just get enough points by actually building fences around the boss and let other people that have the gun to do damage to its shield, and you'll get points for the damage that your structures take. I hope the Prime War makes more sense now for you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.